up in here, hit the like button. You know, share the video, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna talk a little bit today about these overhyped fighters. They keep trying to hype and bring back and promote, but they look like hype to me. And also, it's fight week. Keith Thurman, Sebastian Fundora. Hopefully my man one time do his thing. Lorenzo is in the building. What's going on, Lorenzo? But yeah, man, fight week. Thurman, Fundora, young, old, new, old. You know, veteran, young, experienced. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what Keith Thurman got left in the gas tank. We're gonna talk about a little bit more tomorrow with nigga Can I Talk with Doug Right Side. But yeah, we're gonna talk and see what do Keith Thurman have left. What he has left in the tank. You know, when he gonna be one time again? Besides knocking that dude's jobs out. Is he gonna change up? Is he gonna go to the body? We know he ain't gonna stand there and bang with Fundora. We know that's not gonna happen. You know, how Fundora gonna fight? Fundora gonna put the jab in. Or he gonna press Keith, make him fight. Try to break him down. You know, Keith don't like body shot. Hit him to the body. So we got all week to talk about Thurman and Fundora. I think it's gonna be a good fight. You know me, I'm rooting for one time Thurman. That's my favorite fighter. But as my heart says, but my brain say, you know, Fundora gonna win. My brain say Fundora gonna put them paws on him. But you never know, man. You never know. Fundora been knocked out before. It can happen again. You know, it can happen again. One thing we know, Keith Thurman never been knocked out. He been knocked down, but never been knocked out. So we're gonna say it's gonna be a good fight. And we're gonna count down to it. We're gonna count down to it, man. You know? I'm adding. If y'all just getting in here, do me a favor, double tap the screen, join members only, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. It's right there in the link. You see it. Lester Martinez. I'm adding Lester Martinez to the most overhyped fighters in mankind boxing history. This is my opinion. Don't take it personal. It's just my opinion. You know, I don't want none of y'all taking it personal. Y'all let me know y'all up in here. Y'all just getting in here. Let me know y'all up in here. Put the, you know, Lester Martinez, he's an okay fighter. He's a good fighter. You know, but I don't see nothing special. I don't see nothing. The last two fights, I just don't. Even when he fought in Billy, you know, I don't see nothing special. You know what I mean? So I just don't. We're still gonna give him some gold, but you know. So I got a good eye for this stuff, man. I got a good eye for it. I just don't think he's that good. I think that he's overhyped because he with Bomac and trains with Bud. I think he's overhyped because he's with Bomac and trains with Bud. And I keep saying this. We got to stop doing that. We have to stop overhyping these fighters, man. We have to. These dudes is not like that. They ain't like that. I don't see one thing that he do special. Can somebody tell me? You know, can somebody tell me one thing that he do special? You know, I don't see that live streams was up. So to me, he's another Edgar Berlanga. To me, Lester Martinez is just another Edgar Berlanga. Up and down, no special effects. And I told Mr. Shelton today, Mr. Shelton was right. You guys say, they say he got popped. Go look at the last two fights he fought. Where the pop at? Tony K in the building. Go look at the last two fighters he fought. Where the pop at? You know, that's why we as journalists, as whatever you want to call yourself, podcaster, content creator, whatever you want to call yourself, we got to do better in saying, giving dudes their kudos when they haven't even done nothing yet. You know, we have to do better in giving these dudes their kudos when they haven't even did nothing. You know, so we got to stop, man. When y'all come in here, y'all tell me what did y'all see special about Lester Martinez? You know, but while y'all thinking about that, you know, we still got some news. Boots Ennis and the other overhyped fighter, Dan Zayas, is in negotiation. Hopefully, they say, you know, things looking good. Things looking good. I want to see it. You want to shut me up, Dan Zayas? Put them paws on Boots. If you want to shut me up, put them paws on Boots Ennis. That's one way to shut me up. Brian King in the minute. Yeah. But you know, a lot of people ain't gonna like me putting Lester Martinez on a overhyped list, but it is what it is. What you gonna do about it? He is. Until he proved me wrong, he's on that overhyped list because he trained with Bomac and them. But you know, y'all come in here, if y'all listening, tell me, do y'all see anything special? Do you see anything special about him? Lester Martinez. I just want to know. Tell me. Tell me if I'm wrong. Call me out. You know, but one thing we don't do in Rebuttal Entertainment, we don't kiss people, but you know what? We tell it like it is, facts over feelings. And I just don't see nothing special. And maybe, you know, as time goes on, he'll prove me wrong. You know, maybe as time goes on, well, I think it's too late for Jaime McGill. He's done. He's done. It's too late for him. You know, to prove me wrong. But you know, that's what podcast is about. Opinion based. Y'all gotta learn. Podcast is opinion based. Everybody has their opinion. You know, you can put your opinion on it, man. That's all. Jaime is trash. Yeah. But, you know, these dudes got 9 lives. Jaime McGee got a shot at the title again. You know, he fighting with the kid Vazendez, the one Jamal was going to fight. You know, so why these overhyped fighters? You know, I ain't talking about the young like Zayas, you know. But why Jaime McGill keep getting keep getting chances for these titles? Why? Joaquin, what's up, champ? Why he keep getting chances? And nobody else getting chances. We got to stop that. Us podcast content creators who talk boxing got to start calling this stuff out. We got to start calling it out on our platform. That'll slow some of that down because we got the biggest brand. Let's not mistake it. Content creators have the biggest brand. If everybody do it the same thing and everybody was on one accord, it'd be a big brand. I mean, bigger than everything. Then, you can take some of these people serious because we so big. But it ain't gonna happen like that. But just think. Just think, man. They get most of their information. Everybody get most of their information from content creators. McGill still for Golden Boy. I thought McGill is with what's kind of that. He still for Golden Boy. Yeah, he was back and forth. Golden Boy and Top Mike, I think, something like that. Yeah, but he keep getting shots. Xander. Want to prove me wrong? Go in there, put some paws on Boots Ennis. Make it a fight. Don't just run around, play ring around the rosy. Xander need to get in there, Joaquin, and make a fight out of it. If it happens, I want to see it. If it happens, I want to see it. Yeah, Oscar got it again. People keep saying Jamal Charlo pulled out the Resendez fight. I don't think that's true. If it do, because I've been on Jamal Instagram and stuff like that. I don't think he pulled out that fight. They pulled him off the card because they want an all Mexican card. I might be wrong, but that's what I'm seeing. And then remember, Oscar went live and said, "Yeah, we have an all Mexican card now." And I'm thinking that's why they pulled him off that thing. They pulled him. The promoters pulled him off. The people who throwing it. They want an all Mexican card, and they got one. So, we're going to see how big it is. But I want to make sure, though. I want to make sure, because if you go back and listen when Oscar and the other guy talked, they say, now we have an all Mexican card. So, Jamal ain't said nothing. So, people think they pulled off. Maybe they did, but I'm thinking differently. We'll see. Truth will come out eventually. You know what I mean? Joaquin, if it's true or not. If it's true or not, man. But so this is what's going on. And this is what I'm saying. After the fight this week, right? After Keith and Fedor, what's next? What big major fight is next? What big major name is next? Do anybody know? Joaquin? Brian? Do anybody know? Yeah, hopefully. So after Keith Thurman and Fedor this weekend, what's next? Is there any big fights coming up next? Is there any big thing coming up next? See, boxing, listen, I keep saying it. Y'all don't believe me. Boxing fumbled the bag. They fumbled the bag. They have all this time to put these fights up, put some good fights on. They've been there, but when he fight, he don't fight no time soon, do he? When did him and Big Lurch fight? When do Benavidez and Big Lurch fight? That ain't coming up soon. Big Zordo. Benavidez gonna put them paws on Zordo big butt. But one thing I think we're going to see, because, as you get up in weight, them dudes be taking them punches. Um, Dave Benavidez has never been a one punch knockout guy. You know, he beat you down, beat you, activity, punches, overflow. You can't say it, keep coming. Flurries of punches. That's how he beat you. Now, when you're moving up, and these bigger dudes can take them power, take them punches. What's going to happen? I still think he's going to beat Zordo and the rest of them dudes because, he got it. So, um, we're going to see. But we're going to see if them Dave Benavidez can handle their punching power too. So I don't know. Dude, you put it up there once, you put it up there twice. I ain't heard nothing about that, so I'm not gonna repeat it. But it is fight week. Keith Thurman, Fedor, I've been seeing a lot of promotion now this week. They throwing a lot of promotion up there. CC Motion, what's up, champ? What's going on with you? A lot of these dudes gonna get mad because I put Lester Martinez on my overhyped list. Tell me why not? Or Lou, you don't give these youngers a chance. I give them a chance. I can see through some of that stuff, And I don't overhype these fighters like the rest of these dudes do. The rest of these up and coming dudes, you gotta show me something, man. I don't care if you train with Jesus Christ, Noah's Ark, and all of them, and Samson and Hercules. I don't care if you train with all these dudes. You can tell a good one just been chilling. Yeah, his life is okay, I got my ups and downs, but it's okay. I'm still breathing, champ. Still breathing, man. But it was some good fights this past weekend. There was a lot of action in these fights. There was a lot of action in them. But it wasn't nothing special. Wasn't nothing special. Ammo Williams. I told y'all, Carlos Adonis like that, man. Carlos Adonis, he moving up to 168. Yeah, we're gonna see what he can do. Yeah, Carlos Adonis like that. He come to fight. But as you move up, it's bigger and better. They punch harder and everything. I'm kind of upset for Jamal because y'all know Jamal, one of my favorite fighters, man. I want him to stay active while he's sober, quote unquote. Stay active while he's sober. Because sometimes you start idling, you drop back into them bad habits. Yeah, Carlos Adonis like that, man. He won all the smoke. But you got to give Ammo Williams credit. He tried. He was in there fighting. He was in there doing his thing. He wasn't bull crapping. So what else going on in boxing, y'all? What else going on? Oh, Shakur Stevenson been caught in so many lies, man. He ain't even worth talking about. Teach favorite fighter, man. Shakur needs to stop, man. See, that's why I say sometimes these dudes need media training. A lot of these fighters need media training. But they is not doing what they're supposed to do. They need to shut it up. They need to shut it up, man. You pull up the videos when he say he'll go to 170, 147 to fight everybody. He don't want no rehydration clause to Ryan, all of a sudden he need it. Now you just seen the video come out with Terrence Crawford, pull him to the side and say, look, Ryan ain't gonna be no cakewalk. You better watch it. That's what he said to Shakur. What's up, Merv? Man, I don't even talk about Sly Counter. What's up, champ? I don't even talk about Clarissa Shields. She's so disappointing. Voted sent her ass to the upper room, the upper room, the room past the upper room. That was Rolia sent her ass to. She just do too much talking ghetto, man. I could never date no girl like that, man. I don't care how much money she got. That shit just a turn off. So a woman's mouth is a turn off, man. You know. It's also embarrassing. You don't think Papoose embarrassed? You know, he just with it for the whatever he getting out of it anyway. But you don't think that shit is embarrassing? You can beat men, Keith Thurman, and all these people, man. I mean, it's oh god, it's just crazy, man. You know, so I don't know about Clarissa Shields, man. She just need to get in the ring, go fight Shadeja, go fight Michaela Mayer, and you know, keep doing what you're going. And if you can't get no more fighting, go back down to PFL. I'm tired of her. I don't even want to talk about her. I don't even want to talk about her, man, because she just it's just bad, sad for real. It's just sad, you know. And you know, sometimes you gotta shut these people up. That's a hurt. You gotta shut her up. Like the dude when they got in the ring and respond. Dude knocked their ass down. She got started crying when they got a knife and started making up excuses. You know, sometimes you gotta shut them up. Who you got, sir? The Fandora Thurman. Well, you know my favorite fighter is Keith One Time Thurman. You know, my heart telling me, you know, well, you know, I'm always going to root for Keith Thurman. But my brain is telling me Fedor's going to win the fight. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going with Keith Thurman, but my brain is telling me that Fedor is going to win the fight. Keith, you know, I think the youth takeover is coming. Slide counter. I think the youth and boxing takeover is coming for all these dudes. For all these old dudes keep coming back. Earl with his bad mouth and fake teeth and going to be worrying about that and all that stuff. All these old fighters, Tyson Fury and all these dudes keep coming back. Some of these, if you're in the that weight division who want that smoke, you're gonna be in trouble. If you're in that weight division that wants that smoke, you know, you're gonna be in trouble. You know, so but I wish Keith them a lot of luck. Dig to the body. You know, don't bang with them. Give them angle, and you might win. You know, Keith Thurman, a crafty veteran, man. He's a crafty veteran. I think he can do a slide counter. Yeah, it's the changing of the guard with these older generation fighters. So yeah, sooner or later you gotta go. Sooner or later, these youngins is gonna send you to the upper room. And I'm telling you, I don't care nobody say. I don't care about the Bud Crawford lovers getting mad and all that stuff. Who was that in here? LaShawn, what's up, champ? Yeah, if he can get in there. You know, but it's youth takeover, man. And I don't care. Why you think Crawford fought Canelo? He knew Canelo was done. Easy work. Because if he'd stayed at 154, he had to run the gauntlet. He had to run the gauntlet with the younger version. He had to go through Boots. He had to go through Virgil. You know, them old dudes don't want to keep fighting them young dudes, man. I'm telling y'all, them old dudes do not want to keep fighting them young dudes. So that's why he left. And he probably could have beat some of them, Bud Chuck and all them dudes. Crawford probably would have beat most of them. You know, but when you 37, do you want to go through that stuff? When you got a $50 million, $40 million paycheck right there, do you want to go fight them youngsters who's hungry and they throwing bricks? And one of them is a mirror image of you. Boost Intelligence is like a mirror image of Bud Crawford. Switch hitter, good jab, good counter, good power. slick, fight inside, fight outside. He's a mirror image of Bud Crawford, you know? But Crawford like, nah, I'm gonna get this money and get up out of here. What I tell all the people to do. Go get the money, get up out of here. You ain't gotta worry about it. You know? But so that's what I'm talking about. I don't know if it's the changing of the guard, but I hope it's not. I don't know if it is slide counter, but I hope it's not, man. You know, I think Crawford had those feelings right after the Baltimore fight. Yeah, Baltimore. You know, Crawford like, shit, fuck that. I go fight this old nigga who only throw 3 different kind of punches and beat him and be up out of here. Gone in the building. You know, God, we talking about whatever you want to talk about. Don't worry about the thumbnail. About I added Lester Martinez to the overhyped fighters in boxing. That's just me. People can get mad on it. Well, ooh. I added Lester Martinez to the overhyped fighter in boxing. You know, go watch his last 2 fights. It's just average. Y'all hyping that dude up because he with Bomac. That's it. And he trained with Crawford. That's the only reason y'all hyping him up. He just look average to me, man. But hey, I tell facts on feelings over here. Facts on feelings. That dude just look average, man. I put him in the category with Edgar Berlanga, Jaime McGeer, Xander Zayas. And, you know, he can prove me wrong, though. Xander can prove me wrong. Lester can prove me wrong as they keep marinating and getting better fights. Martinez versus Shavaz will be interesting. Shavaz might be too big for him. It'll be a good fight. And then, you know, they say this guy got power. Where's power at? I ain't seen no power. Did you see any power? What power? I didn't see no power. Yeah. Edgar definitely was. Yeah, Edgar Berlanga was a big old hype job, man. Everybody seen that. My man DeMond Nicholson from DC exposed him. You know, expose him. Y'all let me know y'all up in here, man. We talk about whatever you want to talk about. Y'all know what we do on Mondays. We just regurgitate what happened this weekend and talk about what's coming up. Because this weekend, the Rebuttal Entertainment favorite fighter is back in action. Keith one-time Thurman against the towering Inferno, Sebastian Fandor. I think it's going to be a hell of a fight. You know, I'm praying to the boxing god that Keith Thurman win the fight, but you never know. Youth might prevail because Fandor wants all the smoke with anybody. I wonder if that Billy fight took some years off that ability. It was that grueling. Nah, that man just wasn't that good. Come on, Slide Counter. Don't make excuses for that nigga, man. That nigga just not that good. And Billy is another one. I ain't put him on that list yet, but he ain't that good. He just a blown up Sean Porter who throws more punches and punch harder. That's him, Billy. He might be Canelo, because Canelo ain't throwing up 4 punches around. And you know, if Billy coming, Canelo gonna have to fight. I don't know if Canelo really want that fight. You know, dude coming at you can't breathe every round. But I think Canelo break him down. I'm not high on him, Billy, because I've seen the Duranchenko fight. Duranchenko was putting them paws on that dude, man. And he was a littler guy. So, you know, we're going to see. We're going to see what happens. Hopefully he can get it together. Facts, Canelo going to have to punch when he want to invest. Yeah, Billy going to make him fight. But I also think after this fight, Canelo is done. He's retiring, win or lose. He ain't got nothing else to prove. Moser versus Franklin. Oh, okay. Bro, here we go. We got some boxing this week. Man. I just want to see some good fight. I don't care too much for the undercard. Seems like they let us down with the undercard though. They let us down, you guys, with that undercard. Elijah Garcia, really, he lost his last fight to THEREBUTTALENTERTAINMENT. I don't care what nobody say. But they gave it to him, and I forgot who else on that undercard, man. Normally we get good undercard from PBC. No, but this one is trash. Straight trash.
Watch your fucking mouth.
It is what it is. It is what it is, man. So what fight y'all interested in? Now this will tell you what fight that you guys are interested in that's coming up. It ain't nothing. It's coming up. That sign on the dotted line, and we know that thing's coming up. But I don't know, man. I know one thing. Xander Zayas want to prove his point to me. Go in there and put them paws on Boo Centers. Put the paws on Boo Centers. And they say the negotiation is rapid. So it really might happen. And baby, what's up, beautiful? I got something for you. What's it? Nah, I took it off here. My baby Angie baby is in the building. What's going on, Miss Lady? Everything good? But it was some good fights this weekend, man. I guess Carlos Adonis say, man, after that fight he just did, that grueling trying to make that weight is done. Why kill yourself trying to make that weight when you can go eight more pounds? Dog going to beat Thurman up from the locker room with his long ass arms. Yeah, y'all keep sleeping on my man Keith Thurman. Keep sleeping. Even though I'm with you, but I don't know, man. Youth going to prevail or age going to prevail? Most of the time it's youth. He's going to take Zayas out. Yeah, I think he's stopping him. 1,000%. 1,000%. I think Boo's in to stop him. If it happens, Boo stop him. Xander Zayas is a mover. He ain't got no punching power. None. I don't know why Jab Queen so much in love with the kid. The kid brings nothing to the table. So, but hey, she think the kid can go, but I don't think he's like that at all. That's why he's on my list. One of the most overhyped fighters. You hype these fighters up and they really haven't got in the ring with nobody. Nobody. Let's wait and see. That's my problem with people. We got big voices as content creators, man, but we gotta wait and see sometimes, man. We gotta wait and see. But it is fight week. Who you got, Angie, baby? So you say Fedor gonna put them paws on Thurman? So that means he gonna knock Thurman out? What? Well, give me a round. What round do you think he gonna knock Thurman out? The most overhyped fighter is all four of them on that list. The most overhyped fighter, Jaime McGill, Edgar Berlanga, Xander Zayas, and now Lester Martinez. Now Lester Martinez. He hyping that guy up for no reason at all. Keep hyping him up. So what? He trained with Bo Mac. Yeah, he working out with Crawford. Yeah. I don't see no special effects. Did y'all see any special effects this weekend? Did y'all see any special effects this weekend? I didn't. I didn't see nothing. So I don't know. Brian say, yeah, Brian, 1,000%, man. Stuff is getting crazy, man. You know, it's a shame, man, that the state boxing is in right now. The boxing should be in a better state. You know, in terms of all the fighters, man. It should be in a better place. But a lot of these managers and promoters and stuff are selfish. Selfish. You know, if I can't get all the money, you ain't getting all the money even. Nah, there's enough out there for everybody. You know, it's enough out there for everybody, Tony K. You know, but they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen, man. I just hope. Let me see. I'm gonna make sure. I know it ain't. After the Keith Thurman, it ain't no good fights coming up, man. You know, they need to change it. Cause if they don't, they're gonna be in a world of hurt. Let me see what's coming up. Moses top of it, and okay, Jermaine Franklin, they fight next week. No, this week. But that ain't nothing. Dante Wild and Dirk Chisora, if y'all want to see that crap. April 4th. You know, so there you have it, y'all. There isn't that much fighting. Will the Steels is in the building. Start to call you today. What's up, Will? Hey, y'all hit that like button, man. If y'all ain't hit the like button, man. Appreciate y'all joining members only. You know, like I said before, Lester Martinez is added to my most overhyped fighters. Overhyped. He's overhyped, so I'm putting him on my list, man. I don't care who get mad. Get mad. Just a list, y'all. Just a list. Oh, man. It's just a list, man. So don't take it too personal, man. But I'm telling you, I am so disappointed in boxing right now, man. I don't know, cause like I said, after the Thurman fight go past, what's next? After the Thurman and Sebastian Fundora fight Saturday, what's next? What's next? Ain't no. I think Tank. You know, till they say something, we don't know. I don't know if Tank coming back. I don't know none of that stuff. I know he's coming back, but we don't know when, man. So you know, I'm not like the rest of these dudes. I'm not gonna sit here and speculate when Tank coming back. Man. So UK bombs, yeah, exactly. UK bombs. Nobody won't sit on UK bombs. It's just crazy, man. The UK bombs on they want they ain't giving up. They ain't giving up though. They ain't giving up. You know, because the UK gonna watch it regardless. Us Americans ain't gonna watch it. So what do you guys think? Time, what's up, Time? Oh yeah, I seen something I like that Abdullah and Keyshawn Davis was going at it. That's what boxing is about. Right there. Big salute, OJ. Yeah, Time. But the thing about it, they going at it outside the ring. They going at it outside the ring. Yeah, I know Moses fight. Time, they supposed to be inside the ring going at it. Not outside the ring going at it, inside the ring going at it. Uh-oh. Dad Queen is in the building. Damn, I just checked the fight schedule. You wasn't lying. Ain't nothing coming up. I just told you, there's nothing coming up. They fumbled the bag. They fumbled the bag, man. They really did fumble the bag, man. If y'all just getting in here, you know, we're just talking a little bit about boxing, what's up and coming, and I added another fighter to my most overhyped fighter list. Jab Queen ain't gonna like it. She ain't gonna like it, but that's my darling. She'll be all right. You know, she'll be all right. Um, so ain't nothing going on, man. Ain't nothing going on. Look, now, after this Keith Thurman Fedor fight, boxing gonna be like that. Gonna be a snooze fest. Gonna be a snooze fest. Wheels of Steel is in the building. Yeah, it's gonna be a big old snooze fest. At least we got a doula ready to fight and willing to fight the big boy. Yeah, but we gotta make them. You know, just because they sitting there talking crap to each other, we gotta make these dudes gotta make these fights. Davis can't make 135. He needs to cut it out. Fight Russell. Yeah. Who you talking about, Deshaun? Five cans, Lieutenant. Yeah, man. So if y'all just getting in and haven't heard, I added Lester Martinez to my most overhyped fighters. But I see what you're saying. Yeah. You know, I added Lester Martinez to my overhyped fighter list with Jaime McGee, Edgar Berlanga, and Xander Zayas. Nah, chill. I ain't chilling. Why I gotta chill? Okay, tell me why not. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's debate it. Tell me why not. No, Lester slander. I ain't slammed. I was looking at some boxing on Pro Box and it was trash. Yeah, well, number one good fight. I can't wait to see what Keith Thurman has on the 28th. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right about that. Damn, they say no Lester slander. They say Xander, Keith. I'm just saying. You know, sometimes I just see things people don't see. You know? I just see things people don't see, man. You know, they crediting this dude, giving this dude all this hype and stuff like that because he with Bo Mack and train with Crawford and stuff like that. Nah, it don't work here, champ. We facts over feelings. The dude is not that good. I'm telling you, he's not that good. He had you know, y'all making this dude good because he had a nice, good fight with Billy, but now y'all seeing Billy ain't putting nobody down. Billy is a blown up Sean Porter with a little bit more power. That's it. That's all M. Billy is. It's the Bud Buddies. That is more hype. Don't say that too loud. Don't say it too loud. Yeah, he hyped too. You know, all these dudes that we hyping up, if you look at their resume, trash. Trash. So, wait a minute, who was that? So, why can't I talk about Lester Martinez? Tell me why. Tell me what's going on with Lester. Why I can't talk about Lester Martinez? What have he done in boxing to make me not want to talk about him? Y'all overhyping him, so I got to talk about him, right? I got the right to talk about him. If y'all hyping him up, I have the right to talk about him. You know, so, you know, we're going to see. I've got who he's called now. Rematch with Billy, I think that's what he wants. You know, but I don't know if that's going to happen because Billy about to get the big payday with Canelo. So I don't think that's going to happen, man. But hopefully they get something. Hopefully they will get something, man. But y'all know how it is on Mondays, man. I'm in and out, man. I just came on here to talk a little bit more about what's going on and Jason, thank my man Jason $2 for allowing me to reintroduce myself. Devil is a clown. Thank Jason for the $2 super chat. I mean cash out. He said, Devin is still a clown. Jason funny. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it. But just tell me, Jason, how did y'all like the Lester Martinez fight? How did y'all like Carlos Adonis and Ammo Williams fight? You know, Carlos Adonis always could fight though. He moving up to 168. If y'all haven't heard, so we're gonna see how he look at 168. But other than that, them boxing cards this weekend, nah. You got to put good fighters on these undercards, man, to get people attention. You got to put good undercards on to get people attention, and they haven't been doing it. So we just got to move on and just sit and wait till the main event comes. That's what some people gonna do anyway. Well, I'm waiting on the main event. Nah, man. I saw Lester. He whooped on bro. I think 2 to 3 more fights. He's ready for real. Okay. What have he shown you? What do he do that other fighters don't do? Lester Martinez. What do he do that other fighters don't do? I was fishing in my aquarium and I was just entertained. Oh man. Well, I'm gonna look, see, the thing about this, coming on my overhyped list, you got a chance to prove yourself. Lester can prove himself. Edgar can get back up the doghouse and prove himself. And Xander Zayas can prove himself by fighting some of the best fighters out there. And let's see what happens. Let's fight some of the best, fight some of the best fighters out there and let's see what happens, man. That's the only way you can prove yourself. But I don't know. You don't know. Here we go with the Xander slander. What you talking about? It wasn't me. I ain't said nothing. They can always prove themselves. If Xander Zayas fight Boots in it and put them paws on Boots, good fight. He did what he supposed to do. He put them paws on Boots. I won't slander him no more. What's up, Tay? I just say. So if y'all don't think Lester Martinez belongs on my overhyped fighter list, let me know. Put it in chat. If tell me, should I add Lester Martinez with my list of overhyped fighters? Y'all see the thumbnail. My list of overhyped fighters. Because y'all hyping this kid. This kid ain't fought nobody. Let's see what happens. He might be the good. They say he got punching power, but I can't tell. He fought dudes and dudes look like thanks my man Jason for another $5 cash app. He say Xander Zayas is poo poo. Jason's funny as shit. He said Xander Zayas is boo boo, tutu poo poo. Oh man, hey. When they fight so-called elite fighters that we think that's elite fighters, then we'll know. He getting in there and fight some of the best fighters out there, and he holding his ground and doing good. Hey, then we know we can't but that still ain't enough to take him off the list. You know what I mean? Jab Queen, it still ain't enough to take your man off the list. Lester Martinez, tell me what do he do good the other fighters don't do? I'm still waiting. Where's my damn clock? My Jeopardy clock. I don't think I got it on here. It ain't hate. Ain't no such thing as hating. It ain't no such thing as hating. Now I gotta stop saying somebody hated. It's critique. Critique. We got the power. The content creators always have the power, you guys. We always have the power. You know, we cover everybody, we cover fights and everything that other people don't want to cover. So, you know, that's what's going on, man. I just think when these dudes really start fighting each other, it's gonna be a thing of beauty. Thing of beauty. We getting these fights. We getting the fights down. You know? Oh man, Jason for another $5 super chat. Thank my man Jason for another $5 super chat. Jason said, boxing is the new witness protection program. That can be true. That can be true. You know, so that's crazy. Mm-mm. Am I wrong, Jab Queen? How did you like the Lester Martinez fight? How did y'all like the Carlos Adonis and Amber Wynn fight? Amber Wynn showed me guts. He had guts. What y'all think? It was some good fights, you know. They were doing a little bit banging. Say no. They all do is hide. I won't even call it duck. Exactly, Jason. That's what they doing. Jason, I need you to do me one favor, Jason. One favor. Go back on the web. Go to my email again. Send me your shirt size. Send me your shirt size. Your shirt size. I need your shirt size, Jason. Yeah, man. That's just me. That's just me. They got to prove me wrong. I didn't watch live, but I caught the highlights. But he got his ass whooped. I like him. Yeah, everybody keep Ray B in the building. Ray B said he got his ass whooped. Yeah, he got his ass whooped. Yeah. Carlos Davis, I told y'all on this show, Carlos Davis can fight. Carlos Davis put them paws on his ass. If y'all want to see a good fight, a good boxing spar, go Google Carlos Adonis and Bud Crawford spawn. They was going for it. He was putting them paws on Bud, man. I'm telling you. How I feel about the 150 KB is what's up, Tam? I think the 154-pound division is 154 and 140 is the two best divisions in boxing. We just gotta hope, KB, is that the 154-pound division don't become the 135-pound division. The 154 and 140-pound division don't become the 135-pound division. You know what I mean by that, right? None of them fighting each other. None of them fighting each other. That's what we gotta hope. You know? So maybe I like the 154. 54 go 12 deep. But if they don't start fighting each other, it's waste of time. I don't like Ray Ford. I don't. I think he talk too much. I don't think he's like that. Ammo is tough as God. Yeah, I give him that. Y'all know I don't care if Ammo win, but I give him that, man. He was trying. He was trying to catch Carlos throwing all kinds of wild punches, man. But he lasted. Got to give him that. He lasted. You know. Me, I either hope Shaka put them paws on him. Yeah, exactly. You know, let's get the lights up to 25, 30, y'all. Let's get them up there. But I don't know, man. I do not like Ray Ford. So he supposed to be fighting Shockey Foster, Jab Queen. That'll be a good fight. But Ray Ford is not like that. He ain't like that. I think Shockey put them paws on him. Just to try to draw Shakur out. He put them paws, he gonna put them paws on him to try to draw him out. No, I don't know. You know, it just these fighters, man. Ray Ford, Lester Martinez, and all these dudes. I don't see nothing special. Y'all know how we can tell these fighters are special. Y'all ain't crazy. You can tell if a fighter is special. These dudes ain't special. We watching. Xander Zayas is sorry, but he's not special. Ray Ford, mid BJ. Yes, sir. I think he got it in him, Lou. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, Jason. But I don't know, man. You know, we gonna have to see, man. We're gonna have to see with all these fighters, man. You know, they gotta show us. Get in the ring and stop talking. Like who was that just came in here and said they like what Abdullah Mason and Keyshawn. Was that Joaquin? Abdullah Mason and Keyshawn did this weekend. They in each other's face talking crap. What they doing for us? They don't do nothing for us. That's all they do outside the ring. Do that shit inside the ring. You see what I'm saying? They need to do it inside the ring, man. Inside the ring. Devin is Ray Ford with no pop. Devin Ray Ford with no pop. Wolf ticket. Exactly. I want to see these niggas inside the ring. You know? I don't want to see none of these dudes doing face-offs and shit outside the ring. Sign a contract, do that shit in the inside the ring, then we can go ding, 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 round one. Forget the face-off, all the fake capping. That's Shakur Stevenson. He's the biggest capper of the cappers. They done caught that man in so many lies. Pull them old videos. I'm gonna start back going to my laptop. I'm gonna pull all the old videos up showing him. Oh, I go to 147. I beat Ryan here. Y'all heard Bud Crawford told Shakur. Champ. Be very careful fighting Ryan Garcia. He can't, I'm telling y'all. That bullshit he do is for them little weight classes, man. When you start moving up them bigger weight classes and you ain't got no punching power, but you got hella defense, it's hard. I'm telling you, it gets harder and harder and harder. You know? You know? It gets harder. I got it, Jason. It gets harder, and harder as you move up. That shit might not work out. You know what I'm saying? I got it, Jason. It gets harder, and harder, man. As you move up in different weight classes, the shit I'm telling you, it gets harder and harder. You're gonna eventually have to fight. Leave yourself open. Somebody's gonna catch you. I still say, and I don't care what nobody else say, I still say Gary Antoine Russell is going to be the worst fight for Shakur Stevenson. Just like he said Zepeda was his hardest fight. What do Antoine do that Zepeda don't do? Punch harder, give you more angles, southpaw. You know, don't let what he do. Don't let you breathe. That's gonna be his toughest fight at 140 if he fight him. Y'all hit the like button, double tap the screen. That's hitting the like button. If you're just getting in here, double tap the screen. Subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber, y'all. Join members only. The link is in the description. Join members only, man. But yeah, I'm telling you, we talking about WWE. Nah, we ain't talking about no WWE champ. King Farmer's in the building. What's up? He's gonna be running like he did with Edward. Exactly. Rematch Edward. Why y'all never? Why see? They let him get away with that shit. I still be mentioning Edward on his ass. Rematch Edward De Los Santos. Yeah, if he fight him. If he fight him, but you know, yeah, no. These see a lot of things I see that a lot of other people don't see. Y'all don't see this stuff because some of y'all is blind because y'all a fan of y'all favorite fighter. These fighters move strategically. They move strategically, right? Teach favorite fighter moves strategically. You shall know better than to fight ever. That's it. Oh, he's scared deaf now. He trembling like a mug fighting Edward De Los Santos. He don't want that trouble. He don't want that smoke with Elvin, man. Come on, y'all know he don't want that smoke. I don't know what y'all talking about. Keyshawn do not want that smoke. Yeah. And Teach, I added Lester Martinez to my overhyped fighter list with Jaime McGear, Edgar Berlanga, and Xander Zayas. Because I think y'all hyping Lester Martinez up, and he just up and down those special effects. And Floyd Mayweather say up and down those special effects. I don't see no special effects with Lester Martinez. You know, y'all hyping him up because he with Bomac and trained with Crawford and all that bullshit. That's it. Shake Up is his real name, Lou. That's his name, Shake Up. Oh man. And let me ask y'all something. Did y'all hear Jamal Charlo pulled out that fight, or they speculating that he pulled out the fight? What I'm hearing was, and maybe I'm wrong, he didn't pull out that fight. They took him off the card and added Jaime McGear on there so it can be an all-Mexican card. Why this bum overhyped fighter keep getting all these chances for belts? I don't know. You know what I mean? I heard it was never stolen. Okay, yeah. BJ, what's up, BJ? BJ monkey ass. Yeah, it makes sense, Teach. It makes sense, but you know, still. It shouldn't have did it, you know. If you weren't gonna put the man, you get the man training all hard, then you take him off and make an all Mexican card. Where you do that shit at? Yeah, let it be all Mexican. The great 2 cents in the building. Y'all better watch out because she will give y'all her 2 cents. That's my favorite 2 cents. Because they pay their sanctioning fees, unlike these ninjas. Exactly. That's funny though. That's funny. It's a PBC and the Zone co-promote, but the Zone was the head promoter. And Austin said, Austin was happy. We got an all Mexican. So they say you just pulled them off. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. If Jaime McGee get a belt, whoever fight him next will take it back. Oh man. So y'all think people gonna be mad at me for saying Lester Martinez is overhyped and I'm putting him on my overhyped list? Cause y'all in love with him. I don't think he's that good. I don't what did Lester Martinez show y'all that he's that good? What did he do to show y'all he's that good? No, what did Lester Martinez do to show you guys that he's that good? Come on, y'all, let's go. Y'all know how I am on Mondays. He trained with Bud. That's why. Exactly. No, he all right, Teach. He all right. He trained with Bo Matt. That's it. That's why he's hyped. That's why y'all hyping this dude. I got the eye. Look at this dude. Look at that dude. That dude is not that good. Then they say he got power. Where the power at? The guy he fought didn't have one mark on him. When he fought Billy ain't had like one mark on him. The guy ain't got no power. He just straight up and down. You know? He just straight up and down, man. So I don't know. But he can always, you know, he can always change his mind. Jason tripping today. Thank my man Jason for a $5 cash out. It say, fuck Bud. Oh, Jason tripping today, man. Thanks, Jason. Jason supporting the channel all by himself. That's why I fuck with Jason. Y'all double tap the screen, man. Hit that. That's the like button. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. Got a couple more minutes or I'm getting up out of here. Go in the description. Join members only, man. But I just want to let y'all know. Lester Martinez is on my overhyped list with Jaime McGear, Edgar Berlanga, and Xander Zayas. Until further notice. They can always take themselves off. They can always take themselves off. Xander got a chance if he beat Boots. Or give a hell of a performance fighting Boots. And I ain't talking about one of the ring around the rosy performances. I'm talking about get in there and fight. Get in there. Get in there. Xander Zayas fight Boots I think it goes 7 rounds. 7 rounds. Boots got to chase him down, bang him down, and knock him out. Boots got to show us that he's no longer, even though he been in the headline, an undercard fighter. Xander and Boots is competitive to me. Okay, well, that's why we don't pay you no mind, Teach. We don't pay you no mind. Anything competitive to you. You think Boots stops him? Stops him. Stops him. Did y'all see Xander Zayas' last 2 fights? Did y'all see? Did y'all see Xander Zayas' last 2 fights? To move, yeah, he know how to move. Move like a motherfucker. I think Jab Queen in there showing him how to move. Teeth thought McGill was going to beat Canelo. Exactly. Nobody pay Teeth no mind, man. Nobody pay Teeth no mind. He thought Berlanga was going to beat him. I mean, shit. 2 cents? No. We don't pay Teeth no mind on this show, man, because Teeth full of it. You know what I mean? Teeth is full of it. They tell you, do not bet with Boots. Do not bet with Teach. Do not bet with Teach. You bet with Teach, you be broke. Now that's just ridiculous at Teach. All I know is Mungia is out to get a strap, man. How McGill needed, yeah, not that strap. I don't know how this dude getting these chances for fights, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy. T said, we'll see you get the last laugh. Yeah, we know you're gonna get the last laugh because Austin keep getting that dude chances. But he's not that good. Jaime McGee's a big ass punching bag. Edward Belanga has no skill to just have power. Zan Zion, we don't even know what he got. All we know, he got movement and feet, and he's there to be hit. What's the guy name? Martinez. He the same way. He just sit in and do a little bit of movement, throw power punches. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Let's go. I got a couple more minutes. Tell me I'm wrong. It's Monday night. Tell me I'm wrong. It's Monday night. Edgar is a glorified bum. The Xanders, yeah, a lot of strong Xanders, tomorrow, nigga can I talk? We get a little bit more in depth about this stuff, man. A little bit more in depth about the return of Keith one time Thurman, Sebastian Fundora. What is Keith Thurman going to do? Do he have a chance or don't he? So we're going to see what he got to do, man. But let's go Thurman. Exactly. Y'all make sure y'all tune in tomorrow too. Is HLD still on there? Oh, I ain't seen HLD since that one time since Teofimo Lopez lost. He's somewhere crying on somebody else's show, man. You know what I mean? I tell you, HLD crying somewhere. I'm gonna lie. He might be racist. Man, y'all funny about HLD, man. Hey, you never know. Hey, Lou, how you doing? I'm doing good, man. How you doing, man? Yeah, man. No more than you, champ. Y'all hit the like button, double tap the screen, subscribe to the channel. You just getting up in here. Y'all know we start every day except Thursdays at 8:10 Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow, nigga, can I talk? Dub Right Side will be in the building. We're gonna talk a little bit more about the fight this week. Keith Thurman and some Fedor, and Dub gonna talk about my newly added overhyped fighter Lester Martinez. Oh man, so I'll talk to you people later. Got to get up out of here. Peace and blessing. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Click follow. Who's on the Thurman Fedor card? Nobody. Elijah Garcia, Terrell Goucher, Clip Farm. People we don't even want to see. But y'all got to get here early, man. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace and blessings, man.